it over to the recruiters, rule number 1 is don't ask if they're homesick.
Honey, let's call Kara. I know she's homesick. Honey?
Okay, I'm sure you're right. She's probably really misses us.
Riri? Hey, Kara, how are you?
Hey, Mom.
What are you doing? Are you studying hard?
Yes, I'm studying, but it's really not as hard as I thought it would be. And I love all the girls in my hall. And we all went out on the rocks last night. And I'm having so much fun at Del State.
Well, when are you coming home? Your daddy and I really miss you.
Well, we have a really big football game coming up next weekend. And the weekend after that, my sorority's having a formal. And I'm going to ask this really cute guy that sits next to me in English. So I don't know. It might be a few weeks.
Well, here, your daddy wants to talk to you.
Hey, baby, how's my little girl? You're feeling kind of homesick, aren't you?
No, not really. I love it here. And there's so much food. And I'm having so much fun.
Well, your mom and I went to the high school football game last night. We talked to all the cheerleaders, and they all asked about you. They're pretty good this year, but not as good as you were, baby. Don't you miss that? Aren't you ready to come home and see us? Are you sure you're not homesick?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess I must be. I'll come home next weekend.
Applause.
Okay, so lesson number 1 is if you keep asking if they're homesick, you're more than likely just going to end up doing their laundry every weekend again. Okay, rule number 2 is call even when they don't call back. So my grandmother, she's the sweetest, most Christian woman in the world. She raised 5 daughters to be the same way. She's kept up, with the times pretty good. She has her iPhone, her iPad, and everything. But she still, every time she calls and somebody doesn't answer, she leaves the voicemail. And everybody loves to check their voicemail. I know that. But she'll say, "Hey, this is my mama. It's Monday at 4 o'clock. I'm calling you from my cell phone. Just give me a call back." Well, you know that you can see on your phone, it's my mama. She called Monday at 4 o'clock. So anyway, needless to say, we always eventually check those voicemails, but it's usually 2, maybe 3, 4 weeks later at 1 o'clock in the morning when we can't call back. So just remember, rule number 2, keep calling even though they don't call back.
And I'm remarried.
I'm the prettier wife. I would call John again, but he never calls me back. Last week, I called him once and texted him to ask how his week was, but he never even let me know he got them.
He did.
Maybe he thinks that I'm getting too involved.
Ring.
Hello?
Hey Mom, are you mad at me or something? I mean, I got your voicemail and text message, and then nothing. I haven't heard from you again. I will try to call you back. I will try to call you back more when things slow down a little. But don't be mad at me. I really like hearing from you.
Honey, I'm not mad. I'm just so glad you called. I'll keep calling you.
Yes, Delta State University.
All right. Rule number 3 is ask questions, but not too many. Kids are smart. They're smarter than they think. Even at 3 years old, Levi, that's my son, he keeps me on my toes. He's potty trained, but still not to the point where I really, really trust him. So the other day, he ran down the hall, "Mama, I gotta go to the bathroom." So when he came back, I asked him if he washed his hands. He said, "Of course." I used the soap that you told me would turn me into a girl. So I share the bathroom with all three boys, and anything that I don't want them to use, I just tell them it's going to turn them into a girl. Then I asked him to put the seat down. He said, yeah, didn't you hear me? Every time, slam, there it goes, down. Yeah, I heard him. Finally, I asked him if he made it all in the potty. He said, no, I TT'd on the wall. Rule number 3, ask questions, but not too many.
Ring ring.
What'd it do, Mom?
Boy, I did not teach you to answer the phone that way. Well, anyway, how are you? What have you been doing? Are you studying? Have you been eating in the cafeteria? I called last night, but you didn't answer the phone. Where were you?
Oh yeah, I was out last night. It was Thursday night. We go to the bar every Thursday night.
The bar? Boy, you better not be going out every night. You know I did not raise you like that. You better be going to church this Sunday. I saw Pastor Brown and he asked about you. He says you need to stop by and see him the next time you're home. Who is that I hear? What's going on? Do you have a girl in your room?
No, you must be hearing things.
Boy, don't get smart with me. I know what I heard. Who's the girl?
She's my anatomy partner.
Boy, you know I did not work 2 jobs all these years to put you through school so you can have some fast little girl up in your room. You know I raised you better than that. Now, do you have any clean underwear?
Mom!
So you can tell the recruiters get really excited about playing each other's moms and dads and girlfriends. Yeah, they look forward to it every week. Rule number 4 is expect change, but not too much. So we all know college is about, trying new things, finding yourself, figuring out who you are, where you want to go. But I went to school with a girl that in high school she was smart, outgoing, overachieving, all the great stuff that there is to be. Just on a whim, one day her freshman year, she decided she wanted to get a nose ring. So she went down to the nose ring shop and got her one. Well, when she finally went home on the weekend to visit her parents, they didn't even notice her nose ring. All they could notice was the new boyfriend she brought home. So expect change, but not too much.
Now I gotta do it. See you later, son. Have fun at college.
Oh, don't worry, Mom. I'll be fine at Delta State. I pre-ordered my books and I've already read the first 3 chapters of every one of them. I'll go to the library every day, and I already met the pastor at Emmanuel Baptist Church, and I'll be there every Sunday. Hallelujah.
Okay, you're so smart. I just kind of miss you so much.
Oh, Mom, I miss you too. I promise to text you and call you every day. And Daddy, be sure to keep in touch with that McDonald's so I can still have a job when I come home from the winter break. Bye. Love y'all.
2 months later.
Always remember that. You forget about this after you get it. And it starts to come back to you and they start acting. It's hilarious.
So excited for our son to come home.
What it do, Bam Bam? What's happening? What's been up with y'all folks?
Rule number 5 is don't worry about manic depressive messages. So we all know the stresses that come with adulthood, whether it's, paying bills, making sure that there's food to eat, from making sure you have your shoes on the right feet or just shoes on period. Transitioning from straight out of high school as a child to what I'll call a semi-adult to college can be quite stressful. So just remember that as you're reading these crazy messages that you're going to get with your college students over the next 4 years or so. Rule number 4, don't worry about manic depressive messages.
Marriage number 3.
Oh, I've been saving this message for you. Diana sent it to us a few days ago. I just hadn't got to read it yet. I was saving it. Hey, Mom, I'm so tired of school. I'm ready to come home. I've had nothing but bad luck since I got here. I lost my umbrella 2 days ago, and it's rained ever since. No one warned me the campus floods.
No.
I needed a boat to get to class. I don't know if I can survive school. My classes aren't much better. It's a lot different from high school. The teachers lock me out if I'm just 2 minutes late. Plus, the tests are so hard. I studied for 3 hours and still fail my psychology test.
No.
I'm so over school, and it's only the 3rd week. Well, I love you.
Being mean to my baby. She ain't got no boat, can't afford a boat.
Ring, ring. Hello. Oh, hey, Dad. I'm about to leave. A bunch of us are going to Sonic. We just won our flag football game and we're starving.
Baby, are you okay, honey?
Sure, Dad. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, we just got a text message. We're worried about everything that's been going on with you.
Gosh, Dad, I'm great. That was so last week.
Okay. Rule number 6 is visit, but not too often. When we were trying to come up with a story for this one, nobody really had a story about when their parents would come to visit them at college. Or I said, my parents didn't come to see me at college. So I have a story that's kind of on the reverse of this rule. One of my coworkers came to Delta State as a student. She was a Cleveland native, so she lived at home. And she told me that one day she was coming home for lunch just nonchalantly, maybe a random day that she doesn't normally come home, and walked in the door and got an apple. So she said from then on she made her presence known well before she came in the door. So rule number 6 is visit, but not too often.
We're still married. We made it.
Gosh, it's 1 a.m. and I'm so tired of studying. Let's just close our eyes for a second and then we'll finish studying and go back to the dorm.
Okay, good idea. I'm so sleepy.
Come on, honey. I'm so excited to go see Kara. She's going to be so surprised. Knock, knock, knock.
Dad, what are y'all doing here?
We wanted to surprise you and take you to breakfast, honey.
Whose wig is that? Where is he? Is he here? Where? I see you.
All right. Rule number 7 is trust them. I don't think I have to say very much about this. I mean, we've all been away from our parents, been to college, done, gone on trips and stuff. So we all know about how much people college age can be trusted. But rule number 7 is trust them.
Hillary, my cell phone is dead and my mom is supposed to call
Let me call my sweet potato pie and see what she's doing this weekend. She's coming home. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Oh, is my sweet potato pie there?
No, let's see. I think she was going away for the weekend. Yeah, that's right. She went somewhere with her boyfriend.
Her what? She didn't even tell us she had a boyfriend. Come on, honey. Honey, let's get down there right now and get to the bottom of this.
Okay, so this is our last rule for today. I'm sure there's lots more out there that you can probably think of, but rule number 8 is social media stalking. So think about this. How many times do you think you have checked your Facebook or Instagram over the past couple of days that you've been here? I mean, you've been sitting around a lot, probably a lot, countless times. Okay, think about this. How many times have you checked your child's Facebook or Instagram or social media over the past couple of days? Maybe even a little bit more than you've looked at your own. But rule number 8 is do not stalk them on social media.
Oh my goodness. Kara has had 4 boys comment in her pictures in a clearly flirtatious manner. I did not raise her to be such a tease. Honey, come look at this. Look at our daughter's post. Oh my gosh. Look at these pictures on her page. There is alcohol in these pictures.
But she's not drinking in any of them.
So, she's surrounded by those who are drinking. They will surely cause her to fall into her ways. She is not ready for this. We need to bring her home now.
Wait, sugar, wait.
That concludes the skit. Thank y'all for letting me entertain you. I think we'll probably stick to the recruiting side of things for our full-time jobs, but
Give them one more round of applause. That was wonderful.